Hey everyone. Welcome to another episode of That's All Funny where every day it's the same it's the same shit, right? Every fucking day. Same shit, different day. Man, I've been off today and I've just been warming it up, dude. I've just been warming it up, not giving a fuck. What do I do to everybody that been living it up? Say what you do to everybody that been living it up. Say what do I do? And then I had a coupon on Postmates, which is like Uber Eats, right? Like I guess they're the same thing because the credits transcend from one to the other. But I had a coupon for just $19 off, and I was like, "What? Like, of what percentage or what?" And it's just like, "Oh no, you just get $19 off whatever you order." And I'm like, "Well, shit, I'm gonna." And then I got like $5 in credit because my order was late the other day by like 15 minutes, which I didn't really care. Um, so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna order some fucking Pizza Hut because Pizza Hut's like been like my go-to lately. I don't know why. I don't know if it's nostalgia or it's just fucking good there, but it's just been hitting hard when it does, when I do eat it. So that's been my go-to. And fuck, I ordered I ordered two pizzas on there and it was like $45 or something. And so I saved like the 19 plus the 5, so this is 24. So it came down to like maybe 27, and then I left a tip, and I'm just like, god damn, like that 19 bucks, it sounded badass, like, oh, $19 off, hell yeah. I was like, man, that wasn't shit. Like, god damn, uh but yeah, but we're eating pizza tonight, so that's cool. And I got my sweet tea from Chick-fil-A, which is basically just my holy water, the Holy Spirit to me. Fucking fills the void that I have, or many of the voids I have in me. Oh, and I just put out a video if y'all want to check it out on YouTube and Patreon about why I think T-Pain is a robot sent from the future to help Lil Wayne with his career when he released the Carter 3. But anyways, let's take a look at the news, right? Billie Eilish and her boyfriend Jesse Rutherford split. And I'm just like, hell yeah. Like, I'm gonna go after Billie. I'm gonna go after Billie. Nah. I don't know, man. Billie seems very like alien, I don't know if she's really human. She seems like, I don't know, like she seems like the new breed of, when they created like Britney Spears basically like to be a sex symbol and all that. I feel like they created Billie in a certain like goth girl fashion to, corner that market of fans, because then you have the people who created Taylor Swift as well, uh who are, that area over there, and then you have the people who created like BTS, like, I don't know, these are like humans created specifically by corporations to make millions and millions of dollars, so yeah, her being single is like way, like, oh man, she can fucking get all these simps to buy her album, or, man, if she were to do like a OnlyFans thing, she'd blow the fuck up. I'm pretty sure she's very like, already like on her photos she shows off like a lot, right? Pretty much. But if she did some sort of like deal like that, ooh boy, ooh howdy, I'd sign up. That would be worth like $40 a month, and I would just do 1 month, just to take a peek, and then that's it. Like, I've seen it. Move on with my life. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't right now. With me trying to like migrate from one job to another. I can't afford $40 a month for Billie Eilish and her pics. She's very pretty though. She is uh very pretty. Another bit of news here. Leah Michelle drops out of Funny Girl performances after positive COVID-19 tests. And I mean, you know, I have like a love hate relationship with Leah Michelle because I remember watching Glee, like I would watch it just to have like shit to talk about with the girls at work because they watched Glee when I did work at the old store. And it was actually a pretty decent show, you know what I mean? Like, very over dramatic. And then Liam Michelle, and then what's his name, fucking killed himself. Her real life boyfriend, and in show boyfriend, like with heroin or something, right? Rowdy overdose. But and then that the girl who played what's her name, Naya Rivera, fucking drowned herself or something. So like, there's some curse going on around this shit, around Leah Michelle. But and then I think, one of the dudes who was like the punk rocker dude, he got like jailed for all this pedophilia and shit. Like, he had, of course, it's always the same thing. They have like uh fucking more than terabytes, like zerbabytes or whatever the fuck, huge amounts of porn on them, like child porn on them, always. Like, they're always like a hub, like they need to save it. They're like a squirrel in the winter, like, no, what if it gets deleted? I need to save it, But yeah, Leah Michelle, I don't know, like I said, I want her to succeed, but I look at her and she just looks evil. Like she's just she reminds me of my mom. She just looks like an evil person that cares about herself. Just like how she was on the show, because she was very narcissistic in the show. So I mean, real life imitates art, right? But whatever. And then I have her book. I need to read it one of these days. A self-help book. I have it on audiobook too, but a lot of it is, that self-help book where it's like, oh, fill in this part, fill in that part. So it's got a lot of filler in it. That's like, oh, come on, that's just like fucking with your fans. You know what I mean? Like, you write the pages to your self-help. It's like, fuck you. Like, I don't know, whatever. So Leah Michelle has COVID. Boo-hoo, whatever. She just looks evil. She looks like an evil stepmother or godmother or something. Um, Here's some other news. Montana has become the first state to ban TikTok. It's just such a random tidbit. Montana, like, what is the shape of Montana? Like, is it a square, or like, does it look kind of like Australia? Like, I don't know what. I don't even know where Montana is. Like, who cares? It's very, very odd. Like, oh, hey, like, if I'm just driving through Montana and I can't get on TikTok because I'm just in Montana or something, or you just use a VPN and go to the next state. I don't know, but it's very strange. Of course, they're gonna challenge it because it's very weird to just be like, oh, we're banning TikTok, social media platform. But yeah, we'll see how that goes for Montana because it's very strange. It seems like maybe they just have nothing else better to do. Like, they have no other, like, we don't have any racism going on here. We don't have any wars. We don't have any Black Lives Matter. Let's just ban TikTok so we get in the news, Um, what's another news here? Minnesota prosecutors dropped some charges against R. Kelly. Um, so they dropped some of the like underage sex charges that he did. Which, I mean, he's already got enough charges to stay in prison, so like them dropping some of them, it's not gonna like, I'm not here like, oh man, that means he's gonna be free and I'm gonna get my the rest of my trapped in the closet finally finished off, or a good fucking ending to it, but yeah, because trapped in the closet ended really fucking weird. But nah, he's got enough charges on him, like with the peeing on girls and the underage thing, to like keep him behind bars for a while. Fight for my fucking life. Oh yeah, we're all fighting for our fucking lives, R. Kelly. Believe me. Um, there's a news story about what is this? A woman of Congress named Diana Dianne Feinstein, who's 89 years old. She's a California senator, and she came back to Congress after months long of medical leave, and the reporters questioned her like, "Hey, where have you been?" And she's all like, "I haven't been gone at all." and they're like, yeah, I think you're wrong. You've been gone for months. And she's like, no, I've been here the whole time. And to me, it just begs like the question about why do we have such old people running the country? Like they're like my mom, she's evil, of course. So maybe she'd be great at politics and running the country, but she's like, 59 or 65, I forget, right? She's up there, right? But she's already kind of losing it where, my sister just told me like, oh yeah, she asked us when we were going to go somewhere, and then the next day she asked us again. So she's like, hey, are you all right? Like with the stroke and all that, you're kind of forgetting things, like simple things, but yeah, why are these like 90-year-old fucking people running our country? And like what the fuck? Like get younger people, I'm not saying they all have to be AOC. I mean, that'd be fine. She's got like a fat ass whenever it's in the right angle, AOC. But I don't. She's kind of sassy, a little too sassy for my taste. But I'm saying like get younger blood, like Jesus. There's got to be a limit to this. Why the fuck could they just be there like literal fucking corpses running our country? It's kind of disgusting, really is. And I guess this is like going back to our founding fathers when it's like, oh, we'll serve forever, but life expectancy back then was like, what, in your 40s or 50s? You're lucky, Now fucking medications and all this shit, and these people have all this money and not have to worry about shit because, they're screwing up the common citizen, but they're getting all the best medical health, all the stem cells and fucking plastic surgery so they could literally live to be forever, especially if they're drinking Dr. Pepper and smoking cigars, But yeah, and lastly, I saw something about the paparazzi almost crashing Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, and I was like, oh shit, they're trying to Princess Diana that motherfucker, dude. Like they're hating on him. Like I'm pretty sure that's how they got Princess Di. They fucking got the paparazzi to take care of it. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I think they're saying way too much. Like they're I wouldn't be surprised if they got into another accident somewhere, or terribly sick from, I don't know, something that is a disease that won't be reported. Yeah, those royals, man. We will never be royals. It's about enough. I could be your ruler. I like Lorde. Lorde's badass. I'd like to see her live. She's pretty too. Like I would approach her. She's not like super hot like fucking Megan Fox, where I'd be scared to like approach her. She's like approachable, like her beauty. I'd be like, oh shit, let me go like, hey, say hi, like, oh hey Lorde, love your music, and you're great, thank you for making music. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, for liking, sharing, rating, reviewing, subscribing, and all that good shit. Appreciate the love on the live streams. And yeah, I think Friday I might have an interview with as random as this sounds. It's not like set in stone yet, but if you've ever seen Salute Your Shorts, the guy who played Donkey Lips, I might actually interview him. So yeah, I've been watching Salute Your Shorts too, to get up to date on that. So stay tuned, because we got interviews in the pipeline, man, with all the stars. But thank y'all for being fans. I appreciate it. I really do. Take care. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.